Alright, in this video I'm going to be talking about the NFLX setup. NFLX set up to test 140 to 150. The January 13 130 calls are great to use. This stock is a great setup, but confirmation is key. Alright, yeah, this is a great setup, people. I like this. I've been watching this, and today we got some good action. You can see some volume came in here. But still, we want to look for confirmation. We're at a key point. Do they continue chopping, or do we start to really break out and move? Well, we're going to look for confirmation. Netflix needs to break above 128.50 on some strong action volume. Strong action volume is 1.5 million on a 10-minute chart. If the volume is less than that, then I will explain in the video what we're going to watch. Now, so if the volume is less than, we don't get some strong volume on 1.5, and but we happen to get to 128.5, then we're going to have to watch this space above 128.5 and look for power towards 129 to the 130 area. Basically, you want to see volume come in along with price power. And I'd also like to see do this within the first hour of trading, confirming some sort of power, neither price power or volume. So if we get the volume at 128.5, great. We'll look to get in. If not, we'll look for basing and power through 129 to the 130 area. Okay. Key is got to have some strong action volume, price action. Not simple, just get in, right? So listen carefully to those instructions, because it's at a key pivot point, right? If you have to pay into the 130 area for confirmation, it's fine and dandy, because you know what, it's going to want to move, right? But if we're going to be stuck in chop, it won't make a difference. Let's take a look at the options, people. Okay, I got the let's put up NFLX. I'm going to be talking about MasterCard plan. All right. Actually, for these, we're going to use the January 13 calls. So let's scroll down here and take a look at the January. Now, this is based on the January 3rd close. So these are the January 13, and they're trading really well. Look at this, nice spread here, 10-cent spread here. 130 calls. You can see this good volume action here. Lots of trading happening in here today as well. So it's new action here. So these are right now trading at $1.50, we'll say, right? $1.49 to be exact. So that's our reference. This confirms, it'll probably confirm in the $2 area. Estimation, it could be less than that, it could be a bit more than that, with an estimation of $2. So $200 to control 100 shares of Netflix, and if you buy 1,000 shares, it would cost you $2,000 if it would trigger in the $2 area. Okay, so here it is. This is based on the January 3rd close, which is 120.2749 for Netflix, and these are the January 13 options. As you can see here, these are the 130 calls trading at 149 right now. So let's go back to the chart here, people. So to discuss it again, we want to see power through 128.5, okay, on 1.5 to get in at that point. This stock really, volume and price pressure is the really key. A lot of great trades have happened when we had those combination, not just one. If we happen to not get the volume, then we need to see this base above 128.5 and look for some sort of volume and power through 129 to the 130 area. Okay, so you want to look for some power and volume price pressure within that 129 to 130 area. If we don't get the strong volume push through the 129.5 area. I mean, even if sometimes, we might get that 1.5 million and they push through 129, and 129 is the signal. But These are the area that at least minimum 128.5 power and pressure right through cracking through 128.5 on some good action volume with those January 13 130 calls. Netflix is very good stock to watch. Pay attention to, people. There's a check mark here, and this is based on the 3rd of January. So there you have a great update for NFLX, people. I made an update about NFLX a few. It was about a week or so ago, but we got chopped, no confirmation. But now, you know what? Guess what? Now we can get cheaper options and also farther out options. Before we were looking, I think I was looking at January 06 calls or something, but would never trigger, by the way. And so those went to nothing. I've gone to nothing. And meanwhile, now we can get into nice January 13 calls. They've lowered in value. There's a great price to get in and a lot of money to be made if this can show the power and pressure. However, confirmation is key, and those options have time. You know what? This stock here, when it moves quickly. So there you have, people, a great update. NFLX. Thanks for listening. By the way, if you like these plans, you like these videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You see this Sandro power trigger trade, you're going to see a circle appear here. It's going to pop up at the end of this video. Simply click on that, and that will get you. Allow you to automatically subscribe. If you have a problem subscribing, then just come to this Power Target Trades Manual YouTube channel and subscribe. Also, if you want to check out some great videos, a great video of Google and Apple 300% gains with weekly options, similar to what we're doing with Netflix, but Netflix is a little bit longer term here. Click on this link here. It brings you to my website, Power Target Trades. I want to show you something. So here we are at Power Target Trades. See this nice animation here in the background? Nice, people. This is Power Target Trade Sandro, Power Target Trade Shia. So here's the video that's really great to watch. This is a very documented video. It shows me picking the options, making a plan, triggering the plan. And these options, these weekly options, made 300% in Google and 200% gains in Apple. You can see this video. It shows the documented what were the what were the costs of the options, and then what they ended up at. So you can see this is a really great video. Check it out. Come to my website here and check it out. But right now, let's go back to Power Target Trades. So here we're back at Power Target Trades. Again, look for that Sandro Power Trigger Trade here circle coming up. Click on that to subscribe. Thanks for listening. Like the video.